Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We're gonna go ahead and play a little bit of this new game. It's called Void Bastards. It's fantastic. It's a great game. It's been called a lot of things. It's been called like a Borderlands FTL mix. It's got a lot of descriptive phrases to describe this game, but I gotta tell you, it feels pretty darn unique to me. I know I normally keep stuff very PG on this channel, but this game deserves to be played. It deserves to be on channels, and I'm gonna play it for you here. If you're not okay with some meaner language, I would not watch this. There's some mean language in there. I'll keep myself fairly well held back, but the game does not pull punches. So there's worse out there, but this is pretty funny. Yes, I'm actually okay with that. New game. I'd like to play this a couple times. We're gonna go for what does restriction mean? We're gonna go for there's easy peasy, easy, normal, hard, and hard bastard. We're gonna play a normal, which is what I was playing, and it was kind of challenging. So I did not.
No being hell. Voidark didn't pass his bloody checkpoint.
Well, file a 61P to head office. Unfulfilled delivery of resources.
If it's in the Sargasso Nebula, clients have all been lost anyway, eh?
Yeah, I think so. Let's log off and get rat-arsed instead.
Alright, so you see what I'm talking about, the not pulling punches language-wise. So, yeah, expect that. The Sargasso Nebula, 283 light years away. Let me give you the premise of this game real quick. You play as a series of prisoners. Every time you die, you take over a new client, is what it's called in the game, but a prisoner who's serving out a sentence for something silly with different perks or drawbacks. And your goal is basically to reduce your sentence, to escape, to get home, to get to the Sargasso Nebula, to live, to survive is pretty much it. It's not as easy as it sounds.
It looks like you've run out of bullets.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Ammunition requests can be filed at the Void Ark.
This guy is a bad guy.
Return to the Void Ark is currently prohibited. This prohibition will be lifted when you obtain the line printer, or in the event of your death.
Both being equally likely, perhaps. Okay. So, that's our goal for now.
Did you know the line printer is likely located in the admin cubes?
Admin cubes. Alright. Summon supply van, 5 fuel, 5 food, 75 bullets. Pew!
ETA for arrival of supply vessel, 3 days. Probability of survival for 3 days, 8%.
Looks like that's not happening. Don't have any merits, can't unlock things, can't get my bullets in. Moving on. So that you can tell right off the bat the style of game that we're looking at here. And you can see the enemies. We're trying to get to the cube, so we want to go to the right here. They're goofy, they're cartoony. Some of them are incredibly brutal. Some of them are easy. All of them are pretty entertaining. And there are stealth mechanics. You can see that I'm making noise here.
OH&S regulations require you to
There's
avoid
a gun
being
point.
incinerated by gunpoints.
See it? Now we're trying to loot here. That. Right click. I think E also loots.
Having trouble locating items? Why not use your local mapping device?
So the gun points can see you. And hit you fairly easily. They don't have a problem with sight. A lot of the things in this game do not have a problem seeing you. Hearing you, it's pretty easy to sneak around in terms of hearing.
Done.
Much less
sure
so.
To note this requisition of a line printer in your parole hearing.
Thank you. Fantastic.
Return to the Steve is now recommended.
Steve, there. The gun points, they see you no matter what, basically. Keeping your head down. There are weapons we can get later on. We don't have them right now. That are gonna help us with that. Right now, there's nothing to do.
With dangerous occurrences is approaching.
Oh, fantastic.
Might I suggest A rapid evacuation?
Already on it, sir. Already on it, my friend.
Addendum. The vessel is docked and dangerous occurrences are now imminent.
You gotta pay some credits to get through.
Steer sweep and clear the ship.
No! Pirates! Gotta get out of here! Gotta get out of here! Oh. And dead. Okay, don't worry. That's on
Excellent.
purpose.
Return to the Void Ark is now possible. Note to self. Issue more bullets to replacement client.
And there you have it. That is the humor you can expect. That dry, dark humor as part of this game. So, it was a purposeful death. It was gonna happen one way or another. I do try to get out though. I want to see what happens if you do. But this is what happens. You are being controlled by this little, or controlled, helped, assisted, I don't know, by this little robot. When you die, you lose everything. Any weapons that you have unlocked stay with you as you die and go through the game. And then you actually
for return to Void Ark.
You actually get a new client, so to say. So the PAL backpack busies itself with paperwork. Ding.
P-45 filed. Steve cleared for docking.
We dock.
OH&S violations have resulted in a premature end-of-life situation. Recruiting replacement client.
Recruiting is a pretty interesting
Issuing
name.
WCG client care package.
You get some things. It's kind of random what you get as you unlock more guns. You won't get bullets for all of your guns. You'll get bullets for some of them and not for others. But every time you die, you will get replacement stuff to kind of get you started. So my name is Chester Stevens. My offense is I caused an olfactory distress to a CNT executive. I farted in front of a rich guy. I'm a smoker. I randomly cough, which alerts enemies, making stealth a bit more challenging. There's the amount of fuel I have. There's my health. There's how many days of food I have. Every day that
Congratulations. You have been selected to assist with an emergency staff turnover.
Client hydrate. Thanks. Perfect.
Welcome to your induction seminar. Unauthorized persons have boarded this vessel and rendered it inoperative. Your action item. Restart the FTL drive.
Alrighty.
Okay, I need to see your citizen card to authorize the restart. Oops.
Narc.
As a WCG penal client, your citizen card has been shredded.
So I can't get out of here.
Don't worry, you'll find parts to construct another one from on nearby vessels.
And I have to go and clear out nearby vessels in order to construct my citizen card and get the heck out of Dodge.
The parts you need are a line printer and an ID card. Once you have the parts, you can assemble them on the Steve's workbench.
Walking us through it real quick here. Guns, a lot of unlockables. I played for maybe 3 hours, didn't unlock everything. You also can build your own parts and recycle parts and all that fun stuff like that. Now,
Valued client, please follow the bouncing arrow to the line printer.
there's your balancing arrow. All these are different places, different ships we can go to, and each ship has different challenging or less challenging enemies, and they also have different materials that we could use to upgrade or build new guns, new weapons, or new perks and stuff like that. The system tells us what it has. It has bushwhackers in it and volts. I can find they've detected a buzz box, so I can hopefully find one of those. And I can learn how to make bushwhacker, which are kind of fun. There's some screws in here, very dangerous, incredibly hard to kill. Tanks and janitors, not too bad. Now, these are your options. You can either eat one food and rest, which would normally heal health, but I do not have any missing health at the time. Or I burn one fuel, eat one food. I would also gain health, by the way, when traveling.
Did you
And
notice that there's a buzz box on this vessel?
I did.
Requisitioning it would not be substantively illegal.
And that's all you needed to tell me. All I need to do. Now I get to rest or dock. I could also click and skip it. However, I have no fuel. So if I drift over there, I eat 2 food and I lose 150 health. So you can kind of have an emergency escape plan. But I mean, I'm gonna dock. I'm gonna try to find some fuel in here. I'm selecting my firearm, the regulator. I got 48 ammo is in here. There's an important thing to note about this game I want to tell you right off the bat before we even get into this, right? There are some things that just keep respawning enemies. The enemies don't necessarily go away. So, keep that in mind.
Warning,
Here we are.
The nebula has caused citizens to assume irregular forms. I'm sure no one would blame you for murdering them.
The stepping. Boom! Alerts you.
Lost? Fuel and part locations can be downloaded at the helm.
The thumping was that guy, right? He's over there, though.
This WCG worker
So I
is
think I'm
colloquially
okay.
known as a screw.
Yes.
Given your capabilities, an attempt to murder him would almost certainly fail.
Ah, but I have a plan for this, my friends. I have a plan. First things first, though, I want to get some other stuff going for us. I don't know if in this particular, this like still a tutorial mission. I don't think that you can actually really get too screwed over with the respawns, but later on they can respawn very rapidly and really cause an issue. Now, this is someplace we want to go, to the Buzz. It shows us because we went to the helm, we see all the loot locations. We do want the fuel, we need the fuel, but we want the part as well, of course, and all this other stuff. I'm gonna unlock this. Locking doors can be very useful. They can't get through it. Sounds like that should be me dying right there, but it's not. So this guy is in this weird tube right here called the Buzz. And we come over here. Hey, Mr. Janitor! It's a fun game, guys. It's a seriously fun game. All this stuff on the ground that I'm picking up, it's called junk. It actually is recycled into parts that I can use to then create more parts. Here's a sandwich. Yeah, I think you know what sandwiches are for. Or sandwiches as well. I almost forgot. These guys up here, I can loot them. I get some battery and that...
Steve
Oh,
needs fuel, though. Perhaps you could look for some.
these guys too. Bushwhackers, some food, AAA batteries, which are just basically converted. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Now, this guy right here, we can't beat him. He's too tough. But come on, my friend. Come on, my dude. I think you guys know where this is going. Come on, my friend. Let's go. Hey, are you joining me? Are you joining me? Come on in here, buddy boy. Quick, before he opens it. So we gotta get him out of town first. Okay. Yeah, he can open those. Any closed door that's not locked can be opened. So I would not have wanted to stick around too long. Now, I can pay an amount of merits in order to shut down the security. Or no, wait, what does this do? Permanently shuts down security. That means that the gun turrets can't attack me. Otherwise, I can just hit that once and it'll turn off the gun turrets for a period of time. So, what is left for us to loot though? Just this side. I don't remember if there is any gun turrets over here. Let's see. The gun turrets are pretty tough in this. They're kind of nasty. No
I
turrets.
suggest you return to the Steve now, before you're killed or asphyxiated.
Yeah, that's another thing. Top right hand side, you see a timer. That's my O2 counter. My O2 can run out. However, there is an O2 machine in not all, but in some of the ships. You can go ahead and refuel. What does this do? Extends your oxygen supply. I haven't checked all these out because I've never really spent my merits on that. Although, you know, could definitely be useful, especially for certain larger maps. So we've escaped. We've collected some things, a buzz box, some fuel, some food. All very good. We'll stow those away. They go over there into the side. And we're going to recycle all the little junk parts we found. We get some slag, some volts, some data. And that stuff is used in the parts section. So we can unlock the Bushwhacker. We will do that because they're fun and useful.
Don't worry. Other clients will make good use of any items you've constructed.
You don't lose it. Once you have it, you don't lose it. Fantastic. I like that. Parts. We don't have anything to make parts yet. Star map. Let's go
Why is this
to the next
nebula
one.
A desolate void filled with derelict vessels.
Good question.
Unauthorized persons have boarded these vessels and requisitioned parts from them in an unauthorized fashion.
What scoundrels. So, this gives us zap charges. We don't have anything to zap right now. FTL nozzle could be useful. This will give us what? Merits, staples, and plaz. To got some nasty boys. We don't have a stapler yet. This will give us what it takes to build a stapler. I think. Food, though. Are we low on food? We have a couple days worth of food. Let's go here. This seems like this is the best bet for us right now. The stapler, pretty cool. Let's get going. We're taking the gun, we're taking the bushwhacker, and we're boarding this vessel. Let's get in there. So now you kind of understand how things are working. This guy's a little bit bigger. It has a gene changer too. I can either remove my coughing gene or get other genes. Maybe.
I can see.
This guy is a dick. Just so you know.
Hey, no bend. One face.
Did you hear what he said? He called me a very mean thing. Am I going this way? I do kind of want to go this way, actually. Squelching is fine. Squelching aren't bad boys. There's tourist. Surprise, butt face! We gotta stop missing. Do not talk about my horrible aim. Okay, so here we go. Hold on. What do we have? Remove smoker. Can take power outages before entering a vessel. When possible, takes a fourth random weapon. Fourth random weapon sounds like fun. I can deal with the smoking, I think. I'm getting a little bit slippery here now. Because I stepped in some... This guy's nasty. Hold on. He explodes. Now, I could shoot him, but why? Why waste the weaponry? You know, not useful. We good in here? Nothing in here? I actually already knew that, I think. If I was paying attention. Tapping. That was awful. Gunpoint! Can we blow it up? Yeah, but it takes a bit. I'm not sure if I want to, or necessarily have to. Once it kind of goes to sleep, we can kind of get around it a little bit. We have the security area here we can use to knock him out of service for a period of time. We're going to go run over here and grab this. We can pay merits in order to get more information about like where enemies are. Generally a good thing. Not always necessary. Okay. I think there's some loot that I want over on that side. We're going to power down security. So this guy is offline. Where is it? Behind him. Let's loot it. A little bit of merit. Where are we going now? Across to this side. We can come back to that if we need to use it again. We can use it up to 3 times without having to pay any merits. In the tombs, I think... Oh, okay, that didn't damage me. Good. I was like, I thought that did. I was like, I'm surprised. I think there's weaponry in the tombs, if I remember correctly. There can be bullets and stuff. Squelching. We're gonna not slide. Uh-oh, we got a butt face after us. Domed him! Where are we going now?
For a small fee, avoid unannounced examination and search damage.
There is something in there. How do I get in there? He dropped something as well. You were quiet, dude. You were quiet. You almost had me. Alright. We're gonna go around like that, I think. Something. Yeah, something like that. We have a bit of time. Not infinite amount of time. That is a rift. They spawn from rifts. We do not want to stay here forever, my friends. However, we do kind of want something in here. We can get merits for this stuff. And we're going to do that. We're going to deposit some stuff and get merits.
Imposes severe penalties for self-asphyxiation.
Right.
You can requisition supplementary oxygen in
Where is the
Atmo
O2?
modules.
Okay, I think we probably can make it as long as we don't get stuck behind too many things. Fuel, very important. There's some loot over here. Try to grab it all. There's the FTL nozzle. Very nice. Happy with that result. Gotta unlock this. Squelching means there is a tourist. I'm just gonna take some damage as I explode him. And then cough, which I don't blame myself for coughing after that. Here we can turn on the power over here because we are at the generator. However, we don't have to because the generator is fine. Explode, sir! I hear a butt-faced guy over there. We're gonna close this and lock it. We shouldn't be going back along this way at any point soon. So, taking a look around, almost missed the loot. Taking a look around to see if I'm missing anything. We're not irradiated or nauseous or anything. There are some other types of creatures that do mean things to you. We'll grab that. We'll grab oxygen.
In accordance with subsection 484F.
And then we're going to continue on through here. Oh, this is fun. Coffee's always fun. When you coffee up, you shoot harder, faster. You drink Builder's Tea. No idea what Builder's Tea does yet at this point. But we actually don't need to do anything else. We've taken everything we could find. It's time to go. There you go. So, this is the game. It's a little bit FTL-y. It's a little bit Borderlands-y. It's challenging. It is not yet, because I've done all this stuff before. We're going to breeze through the first couple episodes, ladies and gentlemen. Good news for you, the action will be fast-packed, although deaths will be hopefully unlikely. But we'll see if that continues on. Stow away what we got. We got a lot of good stuff. Recycle the rest. And then time to fly off to the next space. But we're going to join you back in the next episode. I'm going to do a playthrough of this and see what we get going on. I really enjoy this game, and I hope you do too. If you do, you already know what the game is. You hit that like button, you drop a comment, you say I'm trash at shooting, which is true, and then we move on to the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. See you there. I hope I do. Peace out.